Hello, hello, lovers. It is me, Angie from Learn Love Tarot, here to bring us messages of direction towards our best and highest good using the energies of the daily moon cycle and of the planetary bodies surrounding us. Do know that the message is timeless as energy is cyclical. So trust that whenever you find the message is when you were meant to, even if that is that you're passing it on to someone else. So, hello, I'm seeing Miss Kaylee there. Thank you so much, guys. Miss Peg is in the house and Diana. Thank you guys so much for being here. Totally appreciate you. Happy Thursday date night to you. The funnest night of the week. It's the most fun night of the week. All right. You're going to be able to, you can't, well, I don't want you to talk and text as you're driving there. It is okay. Well, interesting because, wow. All right. Today is the first of three special path days. So let me know if your birthday adds up to a 19, a 20, or a 21 before reducing to a 1, 2, or 3 path, because today is a special path of cycles. So in addition to our regular red one day, our red root day, happy red day, we have an additional card of the sun. So we have the standard magician and the wheel of fortune, but when a date adds up to 19 before reducing to the 10 and the 1, we have a special path of cycles. And looky what we have here. It says lion hearted. So in addition to that, today Venus is in the symbol of a bare-backed rider, which, if you know your tarot cards, the sun energy shows a bare-backed rider on a horse. It's a little children, it's a little kid, but it's the same thing. So those synchronicities are showing through there. So lioness, it's a number 26, which is an 8 energy of that lemniscape. And we have, I believe I mentioned 88 for Libra recently. So we have a second card here, daughter of the Sacred Heart, and that is an energy, an 8 energy. We've got Psyche, especially to, where did Psyche go? Psyche, as in the, yeah, she's still in Cancer and she is conjunct with Hygeia. So Psyche is Cupid's girlfriend. It's about what lasts and endures. And Hygeia is an asteroid of prevention. It's kind of like insurance. And that is at symbol 26 of Cancer. So we have the 26 there coming through. Also, Psyche, that's a 37 on this card, adding to our 10-day. We've got Moonchild, Queen of Hearts, Beautiful Bandit, and Priority of Purpose. I just want to see what is guiding those energies. We've got our 11 here. So this would be part of tomorrow's energy, which is going to be a special path of notoriety, the 20 card, before breaking down to the number 2. Okay, so 11 there with that Libra energy. Okay, and then we have a lot of Leo and Cancer energies coming through already. So let's see where we go here today, guys. We do have the moon in Aquarius still. It still is full moon energy, and that is about surrendering. It's Empress energy. We're at the top of a lunar coaster, and we throw our hands up and say, we, on our way down for 2 weeks. And that is when we learn to surrender and let go and allow in what is. It's when we nurture ourselves and go within to make sure we are taking care of our damn selves. So I hope that helps you out there. Miss Kathy, hey guys. Hi, Miss Crystal. Thanks for being here, guys. Let's see what you're coming in as. Okay, pre-Empress energy, as we were talking about the full moon as Empress energy. So this is you coming in with this lioness energy, saying that you are showing me your wings here. 9 of Pentacles does denote some kind of status within your community here. The situation being the Queen of Pentacles. Boy, oh boy, these are steps up to Empress energy. It's Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and then Empress. And then we have more moon energy. There's that Cancerian energy again. Okay. So the opportunity here is to dive into the dark depths of our psyche, being the subconscious, things we are unaware of. Okay, or I'll say be in our conscious. Let's see what's go ahead and driving your Nine of Pentacles energy right now. Yeah, pouring into your own self, pouring into your own heart's cup here. And I did mention psyche being what lasts and endures, something that is immortal about the moment. And in this energy, if you wanted to snapshot it there or screenshot, she is pouring into a stone figure. But I like the ambiguity of it because we're unsure if that is a representation of her own self or of another person. And there is a full moon there. So this is current energy of where you're at. You're telling me little Nina Simone energy here. I'm feeling good. So let's see what the situation is driving this Queen of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. So a lot of earth energy here at the heart, or excuse me, at the situation. And the Queen of Pentacles, in this case, the Ten of Pentacles being the end, reducing to a one. We'll see if the Ace of Pentacles comes out. But in this deck, this wood sprite is climbing up and out of a Ten of Pentacles, out of an antiquated way of being. It's a 1800s dress there, and she's climbing out of an old way in order to pursue her new Ace of Pentacles. So glad. How the hell are you? So glad to see you here. Hello, hello. We've got, speaking of Ed, that must have been your energy here coming on in. We've got the 14 energy of temperance, Sagittarian energy. This is probably my favorite temperance card because it's such a great depiction. We've got Archangel Michael in the background there holding a heart, and he is in charge of the soulmate cycle. So in essence, this person here, person A, or the divine feminine, is helping the divine masculine energy find their puzzle pieces. And that is tempering lead into gold, pain into wisdom. Now, Finch Spirit. I remember when I first got this deck, that was one of the first cards that came out in the bottom of the deck, and we had just been on a group chat about finches. I think Liz had the pictures, and they were finches in her mailbox before they took flight. So this could be an energy of currently nesting here, and perhaps you're getting ready to take flight of some sort, because 26 plus the 8 card, initially an 8-8 energy, would denote a tower. And then we have Psyche adding to a 10 and reducing to a 1 for a new start. All right. So looking into the depths of your own psyche here, learning how to change our thoughts and handle our emotions here, tempering, alchemizing that energy. In the recent past, okay, this came up a whole different deck in the block position. In my reading yesterday, I did a straight up, just a straight up whatever comes out. So I'm glad to see that this is in a past energy now, because this is, well, tomorrow's energy. It's a special path of notoriety, which is the Judgment card, an inevitable judgment call based upon a lesson that is recycling. And this will be Archangel Gabriel sounding the horn of judgment. She could be flying away because she's got those beautiful chartreuse wings, but she's walking and just kind of clinging on to the veins of, was the last bit of something she could find. So with you coming in here as an independent energy, especially with this lion-hearted courage here. It's a little bit different than the reading yesterday because you told me you've made the decision, you made the judgment call of some sort. Let's see what's driving that. Okay, Seven of Swords. It could be that we were walking away or not making a judgment call in the past, which then does tie it to yesterday's reading because it was in the block position, whole different deck, not making the call. And we did have 10 of Pentacles come out as well. Okay, maybe you're trying to I'm just getting an image of those paddles, like trying to maybe resurrect something here. We'll see. Okay, Page of Pentacles in the heart of the reading. Earth energy again, being driven by the Eight of Cups. So in the environmental energy, there's the North Node of Destiny. We are in the very, very last degrees of the North Node being in Pisces before entering Aquarius. So it looks like here, maybe you're delivering this message, even if you've been hemming and hawing or haven't quite pulled the plug on something yet. In your mind, you're already in this independent energy. Okay, so let me see what's up here in the near future. Here is our what is the date? August 12th is the Leo eclipse, and there's an eclipse energy here. And I mean, I can't make this shit up, you guys. Whole different deck. Yesterday's straight up reading had judgment and strength bookending each other, just one more row down. It's taking a lot of strength to be able to make this judgment call. But remember that strength energy with that 8, it's equal on both sides. So we can use the same amount of strength to resist this, where that boa constrictor will then squeeze even tighter, right? Or we can use the strength energy to make the change. So I'm not sure yet whether you're pushing it away or calling it in, or using your strength to push it away, or using your strength to go ahead and do what you need to do here, which looks like delivering news about walking away from a stagnant pond of some sort where there isn't any flowing. And again, I'm getting those paddles, those like not heart attack paddles, but restart in your heart paddles. Let's see what's driving that strength energy. 9 of Swords. Do I really want to breathe life back into this thing? And in the near future, there's a focus. I'm going to say that boa constrictor is squeezing even tighter, and you might be still resisting this. Now I have 2 reasons here to think that we're trying to not make this judgment call with the 7 of Swords driving it. Keep in mind, this can be you, this can be another person. If this is a partner energy for you, situational, 10 of Pentacles is literally 40 cards all in one. So that could be literally anything in your 3D life right now. But this 9 of Swords, Gemini energy, the head is down because they're focused on the problem. If she stops looking at the weight she's carrying across her lap, then she'll notice that behind that opening of the prison wall, there's a map. Okay, so there is a way out. You always have the key. Let's see what the block is on this one, patterns. Yeah. Okay. My favorite devil card of all of my decks, because that is, look how hot this devil is. So it's something tempting here. A pattern. And you're coming in here as really like starting to increase the pace of this movement up to Empress energy. Let's see what's driving that block. Yeah, 5 of Swords. This environmental energy, if this is another person, this ain't good. The pattern is some FAFO BS. F around and find out. Somebody's about to find out. Well, let's see. What does Spirit want you to know? 88, 16. Let what's trying to fall, fall. You're sitting pretty here as the situation. You have luck there with the rabbits on the bottom of the card. Queen of Pentacles would be balancing with the sun energy right now. Capricorn and Cancer are flowing back and forth. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know the Tower about. Queen of Cups. So this is the most love in the entire deck. Book ending a 10 of Pentacles, something that has come to its culmination. And if this is another person here, they have a lot of love, but Spirit's encouraging you to use the Tower energy here or just allow it to fall. Okay. And when we're not making the judgment call, guys, we'll see if the 21 comes out. But when we're not making that judgment call, we get spit back into the hero's journey. We get pushed back into that loop of the major arcana. We don't collect $200 when we pass go of the world card energy. Okay, so this can be like some kind of love energy falling apart here. All right, or coming to its end. And here's the death card, Scorpio energy. She is swaddled in this muslin energy, and then there's a snake of knowledge around her. The opportunity is to look into our own psyches to figure out what is the wisdom of this ending. What is the wisdom of this ending? How can we temper lead into gold? Okay, looks like you are going to have this lioness energy. Doesn't look easy. Okay, and as I'm looking at Psyche, I'm noticing those butterflies on the top of her head. And normally in a death card energy, we'll see butterflies, but this is cocooning. They're in the cocoon still, in the stage here, in the potential outcome of the ending. And driving that, oh my gosh, the world, I just said. If we don't see the world card, then Spirit comes in and bonks that tower and pushes that tower down for you. But what's shitty about that is, yes, it's not our own choice, but we had the choice. I keep seeing this over and over, not making the call. It's like, it'd just be easier if something did it for us here, perhaps. But that's a tower. They're doing it for your best and highest good. They've tried to get the message to you to leave whatever this stagnant situation is. Could be stagnant love, of course, with the Queen of Cups. And we do have the moon as the opportunity of, this feels like an attachment, guys. So if the love is gone, or if it just wasn't what it used to be here, and it's turned into a pattern of repeat where nobody wins, then the universe is gonna end it for us, and that's not always the best way. It's kind of like, well, you had your chances to learn the lesson, and the thing that's shitty about it is if we don't learn the lesson, it just, even if we skate responsibility and try to sneak away from making the judgment call, it's just going to come back around in a different meat suit. We're going to still get the lesson. Your soul set it up that way, right? Our souls do, because we want to grow our human selves here. What lasts or endures. I can't get over that Psyche and Hygeia being at 26, and we've got 26 and Psyche. Okay, let me see if I can get more on this ending here for you. Yeah, with the King of Cups, more Scorpio energy, and the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace that is delivered here via this Page of Pentacles at the heart of the reading is delivered by the ending of whatever this is, by its completion. Death card bookending the Ace. That's the gift. time, money, energy, resources. Things will be opening up for you. Okay, let's see what's driving that King of Cups. Again, tomorrow's special 20 energy. This is one of the last two. We have the one tomorrow, and then we will have, today's the last of two cycles, today and the beginning of September. No, today's and one more in August, pardon. And then that's it as far as cycles. The 20 energy, we will have the last of three. We'll have it now, tomorrow, August, and then September 1st, and that's it. The 10-10 portal. September 1st could be when this has reached its 21 stage of conclusion. Let me see what's driving that Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, lesson learned. That is the gift. That is the tangibleness of these mountains I have climbed. I have learned this lesson. Okay, and the gift of that is the violet flame here that she's holding. She's looking at a mirror or an image of her own self, which is the opportunity here. And if you are waiting for divine masculine energy or vice versa, flip the roles. Your mirror counterpart here, you have to put the last piece of the puzzle on for yourself before this energy can come and match your vibration. Okay. Wow. Okay, something's ding dong done here. What happened here with this F around and find out? What is this Five of Sword patterns about where nobody wins? Okay. All right, Knight of Wands, there for a good time, not a long time, and Ten of Swords, the end of some possible either self-betrayal or betrayal of another. I mean, Persephone wants to be down there. I mean, look at him. She got snatched down by her veil unawares. That's why she is there 6 months and back on Earth for the other 6 months. Okay. So I don't know if this person, they're coming in with the love here. It just feels like you just want something different, guys. Let's see what's driving that Knight of Wands. There she is. So bottom of the deck, Empress energy. After the Hermit, that would be bookending the World or paired with the World. Nine of Cups with the High Priestess. Ace of Swords with the Hermit. So it's almost as if there's another person involved here, you finding this puzzle piece for you then sets in motion this other person possibly ending something with an Empress on their side. Okay, so now, of course, I want more on what's going on over here. If they effed around and found out because they were like, toodaloo, dangling their carrot elsewhere. But I got to be honest, guys, I'm pulling on what's the deal on this side. And I'm getting Knight of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Opening up, wish fulfillment is driving that energy. So it's like you're coming in here as the Nine of Pentacles. The situation is understanding that the Queen of Pentacles takes care of business. She pushes that tower over by her damn self. The opportunity is by allowing this ending, the learning from it is, okay, now I understand what that attachment was all about. This definitely feels like some kind of walking away from it. It definitely involves love here. Nine of Cups, Ace of Swords, Empress, Towers being driven by the Queen. Wow. Okay, what The strength here in the near future, still holding back. What is this block? I sure hope it doesn't go all the way till August 12th. Okay. Five of Cups. Yeah, you're afraid about the regrets. So we got to focus on just your own cup instead of the Nine of Swords, getting in your getting in your Nine of Heads, getting in your head about the Nine of Swords, about an ending here. Okay, but we're focusing on the spilt milk of it and not on self-renewal. This is why this is coming in. Even if you tried to jumpstart the heart of something, I feel like the lesson is complete here. And what's driving that Five of Cups is emotional fragmentation, being in two minds about this. I really want you to see, yeah, because it's emotional fragmentation about having to break a heart, going back and forth, back and forth. I mean, it just keeps coming out that way. Let me see what your what's coming in as far as the blocks for you. All right. Why? What's the block to pulling the plug on this thing? What's the block to pulling the plug? Why hasn't the plug been pulled yet? I've got news. Spirit's doing it for you. Okay. Not talking. You aren't communicating your needs clearly. You need to discuss how you feel. Okay. Not talking. That is no talkie is no goody. How you spoke, like the heart of the reading is the Page of Pentacles. That's the messaging. And with the Eight of Cups being in the heart of the environmental energy, walking away from talking. Okay, we've got lone wolf, too risky. Okay, procrastinating. Yep. And a little bit of body shame there. And yeah, you think you can still fix that, or this person on the other end thinks they still have a chance. That was the overwhelming energy of last night's reading. It's like Spirit's trying to have you let go or let this tower go so that the King of Cups can come to you as part of this gifty. Now, the High Priestess knows that she needs to use diplomacy here. Secrets driving the King of Cups. Just feels like you don't want this Queen of Cups any longer. You want to climb out of some, like, there's love on the other side, but I'm not feeling it for your side, guys. The love stuff is outside of you in the future. Focusing on your money. Okay. What's hidden in the moon? Let me see what's hidden in the moon here. What is hidden in the moon? I get this love oracle. What's hiding in the moon here? What's hiding in the moon? Okay, lone wolf. Afraid of loving someone who could actually hurt you, but you bored where you at, so you gotta open your hands here of what you're bored with. It's just like staying in the safety of something, but I'm calling the universes, especially with those eclipses. The Leo eclipse energy is going to yank us out, up and out of there at the end of July. Okay. Then as it switches to the south node. Okay. I want to be strong like you. And we've got lioness, strength, near future. I want to be strong like, wow, is it over? Sad Eyes came up in yesterday's reading too. You should check it out. It is like 18 minutes. It might be even shorter than that. I know. I was proud of myself. It was the first time. But I had to cover up the motherboard. I had to cover up the astrology so I wouldn't be distracted. Okay, it doesn't feel evenly yoked here, guys. And Spirit's trying to bring you someone who's evenly yoked. But the ending of this, yeah, it's gonna be, no endings are ever freaking easy. That doesn't mean we keep avoiding them. Okay, so let me look at where Psyche and Hygeia conjunct in Cancer are at 26 degrees. Contentment and happiness, people reading on Davenports. That's the impermanence of social position, Mr., Mrs., whatever letters, president, whatever behind your name at whatever company, CEO, CFO, COO, whatever. That's impermanent. Okay. Mr., Mrs., impermanent titles. Despite whatever power we may possess or responsibilities we dispense, it's impermanent. Nothing has to be written in stone here forever. I'm trying to dig into the juice of it, but with the opportunity being the moon and temperance, Archangel Michael's like, I got it. Shut your yap. I just want you to not have to get the tower end of this devil business. Daughter of the Sacred Heart. Okay, well, let's see what Lioness is all about, guys. This is a new, oh, I changed everything around, didn't I? And it's Claire over there. Well, I'll post it later. Everything, what's her hat say? Every saint past, every sinner has a future. Every saint has a past, every sinner has a future. And we've got this pattern energy here. I try to dig and dig at what that block is with that judgment card energy. Yeah, not talking, you want to be alone, but you're feeling like it's too risky. Hang on here, nope, I'm gonna batten down the hatches. This is the mean deck. This is just blatant, brutal honesty. Hello, Varying Beard. I hope that's right. I don't have my glasses on yet. Okay, so trying to get more into that judgment energy, and I got 10 of Swords again, but this time it's in reverse, lifting anguish. So you can choose whether, again, I'm being eaten by a boa constrictor and I don't like it one bit. The harder you resist this, the bigger this tower's gonna be. I would be making that judgment call if I saw I pulled these cards for myself. What is driving that lifting anguish? There's your win. Okay. You set this lesson up for yourself here, guys, to evolve your soul. And yeah, even though it's not fun, it will lead to your victory here. This person, just like in that reading, they think they might still have a chance. They're clinging on to the bumper, but the bumper is you. All right. Okay. That wasn't too mean. What does this person want then? Why do they want to stay in this here when the one person wants to go? And I got potential outcome, both ending my major arcana, the world driving the death card. Okay. The Hierophant in reverse. So the guru, the shaman, the guide, why are they still hanging on to the bumper? Unconventional thinking. Despite all evidence otherwise. Reverse Hierophant. That can be marriage energy. We've got a veil here, bookending that pattern. Ace of Cups reverse. Yeah, emotional introspection. Okay, we're finally full circle here. Opportunity for both people. Well, I think we're going to have to pull out the old soulmate deck here. If this reading is resonating for anybody who watches this now with the sun in Cancer, what is this lesson trying to close out? What are my learning lovers learning for ascension? I'll take the top one. 1-to-1 new start energy. And it is the fast track to ascension. If you don't do it, they're going to do it for you. All right. And then go within right after that, 7-to-7 energy. Almost all we got for the whole month of July. The 7th is the third quarter moon, 14th new moon in Cancer at 22, symbol 22. The 21st, first quarter moon, and the 29th, the full, new moon in Aquarius. Before that even goes down, August 12th. Okay, bottom of the deck, trust. Ask, listen, allow. Okay, have faith that you are making the right decision. It is what's right for you, even if it doesn't feel like that to the other person. All right, what about for any Geminis? So that was for Cancerian energy. What about Geminis? What lessons? And that's if you are a sun, moon, rising, especially Venus Geminis. And I would say as I go through these, if Gemini is in your 7th house of 1-to-1 committed partnerships, that is the lesson here. So Gemini 7-to-7, mystical messages follow the signs, including this reading today. Book ended by High Priestess energy here, expanding your consciousness. Okay, why did I go backwards, Cancer to Gemini? Oh, well. So instead of being last Gemini, there you go. Let's go to Leo. If Leos are finishing out this relationship cycle, whatever that 10 of Pentacles may be for you, it's your judgment call. So whatever that is for you, doesn't have to be relationship. That's just what I'm feeling here. We do have King and Queen of Cups. Leos, what ascension lesson is Leo finishing up here? That generator card flew out somewhere, but that was too many cards. All right, Leo, what is Leo's ascension lesson here? Come on, Leo. Unification, 9-to-9. So you're already coming in as a 9 of Pentacles situation, trying to graduate you a step up here to Queen of Pentacles. And if we want that divine feminine and divine masculine energy to align, as whatever this is currently ain't it. That's what Spirit's trying to bring you here. Driven by awareness, crystal clear vision. Okay. Virgo, what ascension lesson is here for Virgo? All right, I'm taking the one that is flipped over, 7-to-7 again. Month of July, we're in it. Virgo, go within, healing separation. So coming back to that attachment, you are coming in Virgo energy, and the South Node right now is in Virgo. So it's like the last degrees, guys, are going to be the strongest up to the 27th. And that lesson is about if we are outsourcing our worth. Here comes this tower. All right. Driving that, Virgos, open your heart and set loving boundaries. Okay. Hi, Chirpy. How are you? Nice name. I like your name there. And Andrea, thanks for being here. Thanks, guys. You will be well taken care of with my lovers that are here in the chat. They're amazing. They spoil me with their support, and I love them for it. Thank you guys so much. You will be loved and welcomed here. So thanks for being here. Libra, past life healing. Boom. You don't get the Judgment card and the Temperance energy card if this is not to do with a past life lesson, guys. So the Voyager's journey, there is a dragonfly there on the center of that card, Libra, driven by the bottom here, same suit even, driven by Merkaba activation, Chariot energy, ground, shield, and protect. This would be the Soul's Chariot. What about for Scorpio? What is Scorpio? What ascension lesson is Scorpio completing at the moment? I don't know what the deal with. Here we go. First day with the new hands, apparently. Okay. Say the cookie. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Scorpio, what ascension lesson here are you completing so that you can transform? Top. Karmic purge, mirror reflection. I said that whatever you're in right now, it's not the soul person, it's not the contract. The contract is up, but there's an actual someone who is right for you here trying to come through, but you've got to make the purge, Scorpio. Saw you come out here with the potential outcome of the Death card and the King of Cups, and driving that, tens again. Practice self-love, nurture your inner child. Pour that into yourself here. All right, for Sagittarius. Did you guys catch that Saggy short today? That was from one of our lives where Saggy was in somebody's spank bank. Check that out if you haven't yet. Sagittarius, what are you learning? This guy. Also 1010 energy here. Enter your vortex, aligning with infinite abundance. That energy feels more ready, especially because we have your power card here, empowering the moon here, which is Cancerian energy. I feel like you're a little bit farther ahead here, Sag. And then release, raise, and reclaim, reprogramming your soul on the bottom of the deck, driving that vortex energy. I feel like you've already got your foot into that new vortex. What about for Capricorn? What is Capricorn's ascension lesson here that they are learning? What is Capricorn's ascension message? More sevens here. Heal abandonment, and especially if you're staying with someone here out of I'm just afraid to be alone, or I don't want to leave them. Okay, that's also abandonment one, guys. We don't want someone else to feel what we are fearing. So are you just projecting that fear onto this other person? Lots of owls here in the card, and it's there's a masculine energy here to forgive. So if that's a father wound for you, then that is what's hidden in your psyche currently. And we do have a matching silver energy there on the bottom, same suit. Open your heart and set loving boundaries. Like if we're hanging on to something, just because we don't want to abandon them. That's your own pain that's coming up there. Okay. What about for Aquarius? What ascension? Okay, that was fast. Aquarius, that chariot energy again, Merkaba activation, but it's the soul's chariot, ground, shield, and protect. And see how that there is a point facing up triangle and a point facing down. That's divine feminine, divine masculine energies. When we are in alignment, our soul drives the chariot, driving that. A matching suit here, Aquarius, clearing karma and Kundalini activation. Okay, clear this karmic debt out there, Aquarius, especially with Pluto, the planet of transformation, in your sign right now at the fifth symbol, 5 of change, leading toward a wise and balanced reconciliation of idealism and pragmatism. Might be divine masculine energy there for you, Aquarius. A little additional side message there. What about for Pisces? What ascension lesson is Pisces learning? 10-10, nurturing yourself and nurturing your inner child and practicing self-love, driven by twin flame facilitator. This is expansive growth. Again, North Node and Pisces, we're at the very last. It retrogrades from the 30th lesson all the way to the 1st. And the first lesson in Pisces is about a fair exchange of community goods and services. So a fair exchange on each end of that lemniscate or infinity loop. What about for Aries? Ascension lessons. Aries is finishing up right now. Didn't see the Emperor energy. We do have the big old tower, Aries. So coming in here strong. Let's see. 11-11 energy, take me home. The pathway to true love. In order to get to that true love, you've got to end the cycle of whatever this attachment is. Not doubting that there's love. I mean, at least at some point here in the past with that Queen of Cups. But during my reading, I said that Cruel to Be Kind song came into my head, and I've never had that before. And what Spirit wants you to know is we got to be cruel to be kind. Okay. Pull the plug already. All right. What about for Taurus? What about for Taurus? Taurus energies, that little flyer here. Nice green energy there for you. High Priestess again. 10-10, expanding consciousness. Look at her hands. And here is the wisdom of the steps that you have climbed, the mirror reflection of our own self, and then, of course, the Temperance energy. The wisdom of what this lesson was. And that is being not surprised. You are Venus ruled here, Taurus, the Holy Grail code. Receive the gift that's trying to come in here by this ending. All right. What about, we already did Gemini. All right, that's everybody. So it takes about 30 seconds, guys, for your chat to come in for me to see it. So I'm going to roll our air dice since today's moon is in Aquarius. And these are numbers 1 through 8. See ya, Ed. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming in. I'm so happy to see your name there. Thank you. 1 through 8, guys, go ahead and list numbers 1 through 8 while I get a cleaning up here. And then each time I will roll a different set of dice. I'm trying to stay on a bit of a bit less time tonight. I can't do the 4-hour readings tonight. I had a little dizzy episode last night, so not feeling up to my normally chippy self. So, and I haven't had one like that for a good year and a half. But I didn't faint this time, so that's always good. But I did fall, which sucks. All right. I got some extra cushion in my cushion right now anyway, so at least my butt saved me. All right, Miss Kayla, you go pee. Hey, Andrea, how are you? Okay, I was scrolling back up to the top. I got Brandy Crystal at 5, at 4, and then Kathy is the first one to have a 5, and I indeed rolled a 5. So Kathy, you are first up, and it's again, I always crank the air on when I start to read because you'll see me get a little hivey, a little bit hivey. Get warm, get warm. Well, it's only like 114 heat index outside, so not too bad. All right, Miss Kath. Let's see here. What do I want to use? What dick? I'm gonna pull my big ones out here. Okay, Miss Kathy. Messages for Kathy's best and highest good. Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, Kath. Well, the tower wanted to flip out here. I got a whole big chunk here with a strength card on the bottom. Can't make it out. All right. I see lots of whatever these endings are for you or whatever habits, perhaps, since the devil was in the blocked energy. All right, Miss Kathy, please. 3 and 2. Okay, and 1. See what flew on the floor here for you. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so you've reached the culmination of something here, and you've reached the culmination of something, and here's the world as the situation. And we have the 7 of Scepters here as the opportunity. All right. And then the 5 of Scepters. Now, it's interesting to me that these energies, all of them, came through on the Yang side of the board. And here they are showing up on your side of the board. Okay. Heart of the reading, the King of Swords. There's your Aquarius sun. Okay. The Mage, the Magician here in the near future. All aces of potential. The 3 of Swords here in the block. Well, that's not a bad block. Blocking heartache, but the 5 of Wands here with the 7 of Wands. Your opportunity here is to put up a boundary for what has ended. Okay. You're protecting your heart here. Ace of Hearts, Ace of Cups. What Spirit wants you to know, you're protecting your heart. Okay, and the 8 of Wands, fast, passionate communication. I feel like that was the other version of that reading we just laid down. The only card we didn't see was the Ace of Cups and the 8 of Wands. So it feels like you're further ahead here. The heart of the reading, it's ethics over emotions. Whatever this ending is, I don't feel like you have any problem being cruel to be kind here, because you're like, I don't want no damn broken heart. What are you possibly ending here? Queen of Scepters, Queen of Wands. Driving energy, driving your 10 of Pentacles. I believe in this deck, to cover up her blue boobies, this is Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia, that's the 5th wave, the novel, The 5th Wave. That's the character in the book, one of the protagonists, the main protagonist. And the 5th wave. Is this like your fifth wave or your fifth time? Maybe that's why you look like an old hat at this and it doesn't seem to be a problem. Okay, I mean, that's a lot of confidence driving that 10 of Pentacles. All right. Driving the world, the 10 of Wands. I'm no longer carrying the burdens of others. You go, girl. Okay. Driving the 7 of Wands, the boundary. You are not going to block my new beginning. Driving the 5 of Wands, jealousy, strife, and competition there in the past. Somebody that was holding on to your energy. 4 of Pentacles, clinging to your bumper. The Hermit energy at the heart of this reading, lesson learned. The OG, and in the near future, the 7 of Swords, driving the Magician. With this ending here, book ending the person that was clinging to your energy, they might try to tempt you away from your new beginning. All right. Driving the block. Yeah, the 10 of Swords. Whatever is ding dong done. Driving that 3 of Swords as the block. In reverse, that would be about leaving heartache behind or letting it dissipate. The 3 of Swords in shadow is just the fear of heartbreak. So it feels like what you're ending here, a block of a fear is ending. It's like been through that so many times that it's not even phasing. Okay, what's driving the heart, the Ace of Hearts here? A new dream. Retethering back to your hopes, wishes, and dreams, and whatever's on this other side ain't it. And fast, passionate communication from the 6 of Cups or the 6 of Hearts. Waterfall. Fountain. Are you meeting someone by a fountain at a certain time and place? That feels like here. Someone from your past coming into your present. You like talking to them. Or if this person here at your new beginning, they're trying to like lay it on thick, the nostalgia. 8 of Wands, Knight of Hearts, 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. We saw that. Like, I can't believe that you're getting all like the cards that were on the flip side over there. What's driving that Knight of Cups? Tower energy, surprise, and Temperance, driving the 9 of Pentacles. So it looks like this person here, lesson learned, is like, this is an old fable about like this dog here, this energy that was trying to grab a bone or trying to lay it on thick here. It's a story about like he was distracted by his own reflection. It's like kind of like the wisdom coming from this tower. Are you saying go grab a different bone? Of course, potential outcome, but I ain't worried about you, Kath. This was a nice energy over here for you. Cruel to be kind. Ace of Cups, book ending the world energy as the situation. All right, advice for Kathy. Which ones do I want? Advice. No, I wanted to give you guys oracles that you can look up. Okay. Advice for Kathy that way. If this is money, coming in here with that 10 of Pentacles, or if it's romance, or if it's general, there's all 3 different meanings here. All right. Advice for you. You're sitting pretty here, babe. To be fair, Justice Energy 38 card. To be fair. Owl on the top of her head there. And Fortune Cookie and Pearl of Wisdom on the other. Very temperance energy. All right. have a look at that card to give you more insight there. And you got your deep knowing here on the bottom. You got this 43, deep knowing. Owls on, but like you already know, you already have the wisdom, honey. You're sitting in your high priestess energy here. I ain't worried. Nice job, Kath. Putting up boundaries, so you are bounded and determined. It's also saying here the opportunity you're going, if you want this new start or this person wants a new start with you, that's who you're putting up boundaries against. And kind of like think again, just because it's not my dream. And if I got to wait a little bit longer for my star, bookending that 10 of Wands, then that's a burden I'm willing to carry. All right. Nice energy there, Kath. I like it. Leo's doing well for you so far. All right. Well, that would be, since you're a fellow Leo rising, it's going to be a good Jupiter year here. Whatever seed you're planting there in the Cancer energy of a whole year up to now, this is when they come to fruition in your first house. Okay. So whatever you've been working on, whatever foundations you've been laying, they are coming in here from now until this next year. They're getting ready to come in. All right. Next up for the dice. Okay. Got to scroll all the way down. Go ahead. 1 through 8. Go ahead and type in. Hi, Miss. Shirt. I can't read your name. Nbersh. Put in a number, and if I roll your number and you say it first, it is yours. Okay, we roll back up here to the top. The first number was Brandy with 3, Andrea with 6, Divine Timing with 7, Crystal with 8, Andrea 5, Diana 7, Peg 1, Andrea 2. You guys can keep guessing. I do not see the number yet. 1 through 8. It is not any of the numbers so far. Not many left. It is not 3, 6, 7, 8, 5, or 1 or 2. Divine Timing, you're the first one with a 4. So these cards are coming in for you next. All right, Miss Divine Timing. Here we go. So I'll be on here another good hour, guys. So hang tight for your chance. And I'm just not doing a 4-hour thing last night. If you weren't here to catch it, I fell last night. I'm not even old enough to be falling like that. But it has happened before, but it's been a good year and a half. Just fainted for no freaking reason. Have no idea why. So, like I said, at least I got some extra cushion back there right now, so it didn't hurt that bad, at least. Okay. Miss Divine Timing, messages for you, please, and thank you. All righty here. Okay, you are coming in as the 3 of Pentacles. I got my deck upside down here. All right. The situation, the 5 of Swords. Okay. So you're coming in as like on a new collaboration energy here. The 5 of Swords is the FAFO energy. F around and find out. I'll find out what's driving that. The opportunity, Knight of Pentacles for loyalty. Stay on this 3 of Pentacles path. You're building here. It might be even a new job opportunity, a new collaboration. Let's see what's driving that 3 of Pentacles. Something that's been on hold a while. We've got the Hanged Man energy, which is spiritual enlightenment. You've done a 180 here, and 33 in essence there would be a master teacher. You've learned your lesson here. Whatever the situation was, done taught you, even if it wasn't in a fun way. Yeah, 9 of Swords, even if it wasn't in a fun way. 9 of Swords driving that bullshit 5 of Swords. And the 8 of Swords driving the Knight of Pentacles. Will it come? Will it come? Will it get here? Yes. Knight of Pentacles is the only knight that always makes his journey. Okay. But you don't want to get in the headspace of is it going to come, or when is fill in the blank going to come? Because then we end up we don't mean to, but we push the energy away. We have to ask for it is and be in the feeling of already having it. And then the hard part is to completely release expectation of that outcome. All right, recent past here, the Wisdom King, Hierophant energy. Okay, I like that. Lesson learned. And regarding a Queen of Wands, the Cassiopeia energy. Maybe you've been through 5 rounds of this or 5 waves of this, like I was saying to Kath with that Cassiopeia. Okay, Queen of Wands, driving that Wisdom King, like confidence returning here in the recent past. Heart of the reading, 3 of Wands, new manifestation, lots of 3s. I'm liking that. Driven by the 7 of Wands, you are keeping guard on this new manifestation. So typically you'll see the figure standing at the edge of the cliff and looking at the ship that is coming toward her, even though it takes a little while to get there. But this boundary is like nothing's gonna stand in the way of the damn dream. Okay. And near future, King of Wands. Oh, okay. King of Wands is some nice energy. Sexy, sexy. Could just be Leo timing here, near future, within the 7th month. But Leo timing would be that near future is going to coordinate with the new moon in Leo in August, August 12th, and that is an eclipse. Driven by, I just said that's an eclipse, driven by the moon in reverse. So no more confusion, no more illusion. Interesting. This card hasn't come out in reverse before, but look how that wolf is eating the illusion. Near future here, darling. I see it. I want it. It's mine. You just needed to start off with a little bit of loyalty, little bit of manifesting here. Stay out of your head about it. Let the manifestation go as soon as you put it out to the universe. Just focus on staying in high vibe. Now the block, 7 of Cups, emotional fragmentation. Okay, so it looks like, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. So they're like these little rubber shoes that you put around your actual shoes, like for protection. Like I want to keep something pristine. Well, that would be your boundaries here. You've already learned this lesson. You're like, nope, don't need to learn it another time, Ange. Nope, no, thank you. Driving that 7 of Cups as the block, the King of Cups. So are you protecting yourself here from King of Cups in reverse would be someone that lacked diplomacy. Okay. What does Spirit want you to know? The Lovers. That's why I said, woo, with the King of Wands coming in. This is a choice here. Driven by reverse Page of Swords. I'd rather have that Page of Swords be in reverse than an upright, especially tied to the Lovers. This is someone that has stopped observing, someone who has stopped communicating. And if they're in a Nine of Swords energy, if this is another person for you, good. I feel like you are kind of a red flag queen here. And you're like, nope, I don't need to learn that anymore. I can shoot that down, shoot that shit right down. Like, thank you. I know how to protect my energy from now. Okay. And if a page approaches you, you're like, no, kings only, please. All right. And the Knight of Wands, near future, by you being in the energy of the King of Wands. I see it. I want it. It's mine. The kings deploy the knights. So you're deploying your knight here, Knight of Wands. It's like a lot of confident energy returning. Okay, who's driving that knight? 10 of Cups. Well, these are quite different than the energies we've been getting, huh? I'm glad to see that here for you. You're not scared anymore. You know how to protect yourself, and if someone comes in that is not in a balanced energy, spear. Nope, I ain't having it. If it's not fun, if it's not loving and passionate and hot, like this is some heat coming off this, babe. Let's see if I can get any Six of Swords, calmer waters, and a reverse tower. Reversed? No. Reverse devil, reverse vice. It's the 15 card. It's like Jonah the whale here, but reverse tower. Okay. Knight of Wands, Eight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you've walked away here from whoever was in rough waters there with you. And the Queen of Pentacles will not say yes to a devil energy or to a vice or a pattern. This is the end of the pattern, hun. Winning. Winning. All right, let me get you some advice to look up from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Just Google the card name and then followed by Wisdom of the Oracle. So you can see if this is a money message, a love message, or a general. I don't see. I mean, always read the protection message, but that's not what I'm seeing here. 33, master teacher. You learned it. And we got the teacher in the past. You got this. It might have taken you 5 times or 5 ways or 5 tries, but okay. There's your flyer. All right, 43, the month of 7. We're here right now, deep knowing you got this. And that's being driven by, yeah, you're winning this time, going the distance. You're almost there. 47 energy. Balance, justice energy, fairness. Okay. Well, that's a hell of a lot better divine timing. I ain't worried about you now either. I hope that helped you there. While I'm cleaning up, let me get the next roll going here. Starting, the last message I have is 714 for Divine Timing's 86 energy. Woo! That's a relief. Go ahead and start your numbers, please. Start your engines 1 through 8. 1 through 8. Where to go? Thought I had another one over here. All right. 1 through 8. I see Brandy first there with a 6, Crystal with a 2, Varying red beard with a 5. None of those yet. None of those yet. Okay, that was a strange impression. Are you going to Hawaii? You going to Hawaii there, Divine Timing? That'd be awesome with that lover's energy. That's just an impression that I got. Don't think I've had that impression from that card before. You guys can guess again. It is not 6, 2, 5, 7, or 3. 1 through 8. 1 through 8. We're making good time. So it is not 3 or 8. I know. Keep it trying. Even though this is a big deck, it shuffles real nice. Not one either. It is not 5, 7, 3, 8, or 1 or 6. Oh my gosh. All right. Brandy, it is a 4. It is a 4. So I think you're the first one to say 4. Yep, you are. All right. Okay, Miss Brandy. See what's up here for you today. Messages of the best and highest good for Brandy, please. What is it that she needs to know? Please and thank you, Spirit. Hmm. I was just guided to look at the sun's energy again. And the symbol is a Chinese woman nursing a baby with a message. You'll see a picture of it there attached, a picture of the symbol that's on my notes today, there at the top of the chat and in the description box if you're watching after the live. It's about the woman understanding that the baby she's holding is a reincarnation of a great teacher. So interesting. They wanted me to stop and look at that for you. Furthering our potentials of destiny. All right, 3, 2, 1 more. Okay, getting lots of 4s, which was what her number was. Structure. All right. Some more structure coming your way, Miss Brandy. You're coming in. What did I just say? More structure coming your way. King of Pentacles. That's you. Situation, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. And the opportunity is a 4, 4 of Swords for healing. Okay. Driving your King of Pentacles is our Vice energy. Okay, King of Pentacles, don't play. It looks like you're, I don't know if you're the whale here, Taurus energy with that King of Pentacles. I feel like you get this wish fulfillment here by you being the whale, you being the one to like see all those spikes and everybody's like trying to catch him and and he's like, I will not be caught. Okay. What's driving that situation of the 9 of Cups? 3 of Pentacles, a new collaboration here of some sort. Okay. Driving the healing is the Page of Wands. You got your bucket stick ready to go right here. And look with how he's aiming that, right? Fiery pages here. And it's all the fire signs, but for whatever reason, I just always feel like Aries energy from a Page of Wands. You're the one here that is swallowing, you're healing all the people that have tried on the outside who've aimed these arrows at you. and they're not getting you caught up anymore. Okay. Recent past, Knight of Wands. Heart of the reading, Eight of Wands. I like that. Saggy energy. Near future, Three of Wands. New manifestation here. What's driving your Knight of Wands in the past? The Ace of Wands. Some passionate energy here in the past. These are all related to constellations too. So if you know which constellation that is with the bear energy there, he's looking at the star. That's like you were on your way to what you thought your dream was. Okay. And the heart of the reading, Eight of Wands. What's this? Passionate communications, a choice, Two of Wands. And didn't I say something about koi fish last week? Do you know were you the one that said, a person with a koi fish tattoo that's coming in again? I know koi fish aren't blue. It's just the constellation. Two of Wands, decision made about this passionate communication. Fast movement, could even be travel. The heart of the reading is about travel. It is the 9th house of Sag, and that would be like long distance travel. Driving your manifestation, 3 Empress, 33 energy, master teacher. You done learned, okay? In the block, Queen of Swords, and driven by 7 of Pentacles. So 7 of Pentacles, it's like this is what was making you wait, because 7 of Pentacles is the traditional, you see the figure standing there with his, resting on the shovel, he's taking a smoke break. It's a waiting energy. So what was having you wait was somebody in a Queen of Swords energy that was not very nice with their words. I feel like that's come up for you before. Don't quote me on that. Not totally sure. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse is someone pretty acerbic, and that's what was holding you back here. And then what Spirit wants you to know, the 3 of Cups, but it's in reverse. So no longer reuniting with whoever this person that had words here for you, that wasn't very kind with their words, wasn't fair, wasn't just, uncalled for. I just heard uncalled for. Driving that 3 of Cups, 7 of Wands. No wonder that's your boundaries here. No, you're saying no. You're standing your ground. Okay. And then we've got Temperance energy here on the possible outcome, driven by the 6 of Swords. Again, travel, moving away from that itch bay. If it's a dude itch bay, they still an itch bay. Someone that was something on words were uncalled for. That's what you're healing here. Getting the hell out of Dodge. Potential outcome potentially at a full moon energy here. Okay. This is probably the most straightforward I've seen for you in a hot minute. I feel the energy shift. Okay, well, tempering lead into gold. You go, girl. And travel, moving from calm waters or from rough waters to calm waters. I got a lot of healing here, and this temperance energy, as you know, more Sag, but it's a lot of time. The star in temperance denote a long time has passed by. Where are you going here where are you off to with this new collaboration? Advice for Brandy. Advice for Brandy. Yeah, anybody that was aiming those swords at you, it's like a role reversal kind of feeling. Thank you. I love tarot. Hey, Mr. Brett. How are you? So a change in the wind. It's card number 12, where north is south and south is north on the weather vane. Something that we thought just as sure as a zebra's stripes will never change. This is saying, nope, what you thought would not change is changing. Have you had your last maybe you putting up this boundary with someone in the past that you have many, many memories with there? It's like no more. That's what Spirit's saying. What brings you your wish fulfillment is no more reunions, no more meeting up with this person, whoever that is. I like that change in the wind, driven by, poised. It's 48 and it's another flipping 12. You got 12, 12, you got 33. 12 and 12 is a 24, being a 6. We had the 26 card, 24 of the Lovers. A change in the wind that started in June is coming about here in July. Like she's getting ready for takeoff. That's a third card of travel. So I don't know where you're going, but definitely read that card and that card there. Something that you didn't think was going to change. It's a change in here, girlfriend. All right. I hope that is helpful for you. I like that shift of energy. That feels better than it has before. It's like you're winning against the devil. Okay, you're winning against the pattern. You're defeating the fear. And King of Pentacles, you're going out to claim what is rightfully yours. All right. I hope that helps you. All right, air dice. All that syncs with your notes. No way. That's awesome. We're always on it. Okay. Let's see. 726 is the marker. Go ahead. Thank you, Andrea, for the first one out. 1 through 8, please. All righty. 1 through 8. You're so welcome, Miss Brandy. You're welcome. Okay, it is not 8, 4, or 3, or 6 or 1. If it'd be me, I'd be like there with a little sticky note and writing everybody's down. Okay, it wasn't this. All right, Chirpy Angela, today's your day. Okay, Chirpy Angela, you are up. It is indeed the number 2. Okay. And hey, when you have a great name, what can you say? All right, Chirpy Angela. Okay. Let's see what we've got here for you today. General guidance for Angela, whatever she needs to know. Let me know if you'd like me to call you. I'll call you anything you want. All right. Glasses are too hot. Okay. Let's see here. Yep. Okay. Looking at the star energy, a long held wish, the Hermit, the Queen of Wands, Strength card energy, and the Fool. So I feel like either your new beginning here has already happened. The Tower might have already fallen here. Hermit energy, and also 3 of Swords, healing after some kind of potential heartache. Okay, 3 of Swords can be any kind of heartache, guys. It doesn't always have to be partners. It can be someone passing away. It can be losing our pet. It can be our kid going off to college and we're empty nesters and it's weird. So it can be a lot of things. Cups refer to a lot. All right, let's put you some cards here. Chirpy Angela, messages of the best and highest good. Please and thank you, Spirit, as long as her guides will allow my guides to communicate with her guides for the best and highest good. Those who love us unconditionally and bringing messages of direction for the Angie. Nope, I wouldn't allow to shuffle no more right there. Okay. You are coming in as the Five of Wands here. Well, this is a scorpion there in the sky. The scepters. So what I'm getting immediately with the scorpion energy is, if you didn't know, scorpions, the females actually choose yes or no. And if they don't like, if they're not impressed by the dance of their partner, fucking kill. They eat them. They battle them, or like, no, this is how much I did not like your fancy dance. Thank you. So I don't know if you gave someone the business end of your tail here or what. The moon here that is driving that Five of Wands. So traditionally, Five of Wands is jealousy, strife, and competition. You might be kind of in an illusion here at the moment, and you got your guard up for sure. All right, but with the moon guiding that, it's like something that might be kind of hidden from your view. Reverse King of Pentacles. Yeah, I got my deck up right. And then the opportunity, Six of Swords in reverse. So especially bookending this Five of Wands. This is pretty tumultuous, babe. And then the opportunity is here to upright that Six of Swords and move to calmer waters. But with it in reverse, this is a situation involving a King of Pentacles, Taurus energy, who's in their shadow, meaning stubborn AF. Let's see what's driving that. Okay, judgment. Are you making this judgment call, or is this person? This is an inevitable judgment call about someone out of alignment, whether that's you or another person. It's definitely not calm, but it can be. And the ability to make it calm is falling on your side. What's driving that? Three of Pentacles reverse, but you'd have to say no to this collaboration, whatever this, whoever's leaving you confused here with that moon energy. It's like making, over promising and under delivering. I don't know that you kind of see, I don't know if you feel like it's the collaboration that's holding you back. It's either third party energy. I'm going to have to see Three of Cups to completely call that. That's just an impression at the moment, but there's a third energy. So think about you and another person. That can be, that third energy can be mother-in-law, father-in-law, a kid. It can be an architect or a third energy that's needed, but there's something in the way of your peace here. And you got your back up to it, that's for sure. Two of Wands in the recent past, also in reverse. So that is not making a decision, which is why you're still in the Five of Wands here. Okay. What were we not deciding in action about? The Ace of Wands. It's in reverse, especially connected here to the moon. It's okay. Don't be offended, but since you're new here, you haven't had a lot of experience with my mouth. So it's given me the feeling of I turned upside down here. No, I'm all right. It's given me the vibes of Okay, I can't say that. Can I say they're D'ing down? Makes you kind of linger, even though it's like kind of fight, but the fighting to make up might be kind of hot. Maybe it was something that you thought was going to be a new start. It's like it's still pissing you off though. I don't know if it's going to be worth it anymore. Seven of Cups here in the center in reverse. So that is emotional fragmentation. That's the shadow side of Seven of Cups energy. 5, 6, 7, Scorpio. Again, that's a Scorpio card. And I talked about like you get to decide if this is someone here that's not performing outside maybe of the boudoir. Well, Empress, yeah, they're holding you. This is holding you back, honey. Empress in the near future is reversed, but any cards that come out reverse are it's your energy that turns them upright. Ophelia energy. I feel like you've gone round and round with this person, not just this lifetime. Okay, so in the heart of the environmental energy, healing in reverse. This is ass over apple cards, honey. Like, I don't ever get this many reversals. 10 of Pentacles in the upright in the near future, if you are the one to get in the Empress energy, meaning you have to surrender to what is and not what you wish it could be, because what is tumultuous. The sex might be good, but it's holding you back. And again, you've come in here to a group of wonderful people, and there's not a single person that would tell you well, I never. No, they're gonna be like, yeah, we get it. I don't know if I'm onto that or not, what's going on here, but what's the block? This is 10 of Cups. Yes, someone you still holding love for. This is someone that you know for sure. It's within your sphere of influence. But the 10 of Cups as a block position is wishful thinking. It's the happy family. Everybody's sitting on a rainbow. And as long as it looks good from the outside, it's nobody's damn business what's actually going on behind closed doors. But this is, yeah. The vehicle and reverse is the Chariot not moving. Again, that's the third time. So the cards that are supposed to be in reverse are coming in upright as the block. You're not wanting to leave this person behind. It could very well, if it's not an Ace of Wands, the wand position, the wop or the magic stick, and it's like a friendship or something like in a family situation. It's somebody that you know here for sure. Could be a friend. It's holding you back here. What does Spirit want you to know? 3 of Cups in reverse. Do not reunite with this person. It's holding you back. Do not reunite with this King of Pentacles person. The Judgment energy is here, driving the 3 of Hearts. In reverse is that no fucking wonder. 8 of Swords, mental prison. Potential outcome, thank gravy. We got the 5 of Change here with the Hierophant. Peace be with you. The Guru, the Shaman, the guy. This is a tough lesson, honey. And there ain't a single person here that hasn't been through something like this. So know that we carry your heart here. Potential outcome, driving 6 of Wands. Yeah, baby. Victory. Okay, the victory is in learning this lesson. Man. Okay, I feel like there's shit you don't even know. Like, and you don't even know. What is that? It's not Drake. Where's Kaylee? And you don't even know. What is that? Okay. Advice here for Miss Angela. And that way you can decide here if this is that's a person. I don't see any other people cards other than the King of Pentacles coming in as a situation. For me, that's partner energy, hubby or wifey, whatever applies, and a judgment call about this. And that like your soul set up this lesson with that person. And if it was a good in bed, good in the sheets, but an asshole on the streets situation, that's hard, pun intended. I'm struggling to have a volunteer here for you. Okay. Advice. You're like, but Ange, you got a loyal heart. Spirit saying, do not get back with this person. They keep you confused. They keep you in the moon. They fight and argue with you. Like, please look at the protection message so what you'll Google is loyal heart followed by wisdom of the oracle. It's out of balance. 35 is still an 8, which we got at the top of the reading. You may want to go back to the general here. I mean, it's a lot of ass over apple carts, honey. So I would definitely read the protection message here because victory is available, but only with peace, only if you learn the lesson. And that can be because once you learn the lesson, you become the guru, the shaman, the guide. Okay. This is something that's disturbing your damn peace. Could be possible divorce here on the bottom with the justice energy, could involve court. To be fair is the 38 card. So you would Google to be fair, followed by wisdom of the oracle. Because maybe that's when this happens and you can finally move into peace and close this, and get this change underway. And it's a lot of butting heads here. Even if sex was pretty damn good in the past, it's like keeping you from going on. It's the thing that they know they can still kind of reel you back in with. All right. I hope that helps you out. Oh boy, that does not look like a fun lesson to be learning right now. Oh boy. Yeah, keep calm. That's for sure. Keep you cool. Keep you cool. Okay, if you are single, this is somebody that is like like I said, could be a friend. 10 of Cups can be anybody, but this is somebody who makes something look good, but you need to get the hell away from it. King of Pentacles could be like if the situation is making a shit ton of money at this job, but the price of that is no peace. It keeps me from my peace. It keeps me from my rest. It keeps me out of my Empress energy. Okay, but once you get into your Empress energy, 10 of Pentacles, that's the pinnacle of Pentacles. This is a big lesson. You have to be loyal to your own heart here. It's definitely a reunion with somebody. Celebration could be a girlfriend because 3 of Hearts is usually depicted as 3 women like dancing around the fire, celebrating, imbibing, having a damn good time. So it could even be like, someone hanging on to your energy that maybe doesn't belong in the circle or you've outgrown them. It's definitely a lesson. It's definitely somebody that you've had words with. Okay. Don't know who that is for you, but you would have to know that energy. That felt very specific. Watch tonight, you'll be sleeping like, I don't know who this is. 3 o'clock in the morning, you'll be like, oh. That could be something coming up for you as well. So I'd keep you definitely know that person. And not all that glitters is gold with that one. All right, let me go ahead and you're so welcome, honey. I hope that helped a little bit. I think definitely Google that card and see what more there is there for you. Okay. Is it a fight about money? King of Pentacles could also be father energy, fighting about money, or just somebody that just irritates the F out of you. Maybe you butt heads because I'm getting the ear squeezy on that one. Maybe you butt heads because you're a lot alike. All right. Okay. Hope that helped you. I'm sure you went, oh, is that who it was? Thank you. I was like, where's Kaylee? All right, 1 through 8. 7:44 there was the last timestamp. So starting from that, go ahead and put your numbers in 1 through 8. All right. 1 through 8. Okay, it is not 3. 1 through 8. 66 would be a 12, which would be essentially a 3. All right. 4, 5, 7, 8. Andrea Hector. Uno. Right there. It is you, Miss Andrea Hector. Okay. All right. Let me get my few topsy-turvies here, turn back around. I don't think I've ever had an S over apple carts like that before. It's like, wow, someone driving you knuck and futz there. All right, I think we're good. Okay, Miss Andrea. All right. Yay! All right, it's Andrea. Messages of the best and highest good for Andrea 54 Hector. Angels and guides, ancestors of the highest white light, known and unknown, who love us unconditionally with permission from her angels and guides to speak to mine, bringing messages of the best and highest good. If they are in favor of this message for Andrea today, please and thank you. Messages of best and highest good. What does Andrea need to know today? All right, Emperor energy. All right, you owning something. Hey, boss. Okay, that's a lot of structure here. Stags for me are ancestral energy. Could have gotten a recent message or felt like someone there had your back in the 5D as far as putting you on a pathway or lighting a pathway for you. Interesting situation, possibly diverting you from a tower or guiding you to let a tower happen so that you can rebuild. Queen of Wands and the opportunity for Stella to get her groove back there. Okay, now driving the Emperor energy, justice, karmic balance. Okay, so you're getting your just desserts here. And it does feel like you received some kind of downloads or some kind of nudge from your guides here and you followed it. Could have been could have won a court case here. I don't know if you're in some kind of law or not. I don't usually get that with that energy. The Tower, what has fallen is a King of Wands in your environmental energy. Is this a divorce situation? The King of Wands like threw a tower at you, and you've got a chance here. The opportunity is to get your groove back. I mean, that's matching energies. Why the Tower? Okay, so there's a new beginning right here. The Magician, all four aces of potential driving your own Queen of Wands. All right. Recent past, yeah. Death energy, death and transformation. The 13 energy, caterpillar becomes the butterfly, driving that. Reverse temperance. So even though something has ended here, we might still feel in the thick of it or in the pain of it. And it's our job to bring that temperance energy into the upright. And that is about turning the pain of this tower into wisdom. Okay. Heart of the reading, Seven of Swords. Let's see what's driving that Seven of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles in the environmental energy, it can be mother energy, also wifey vibes. Does this King of Pentacles throw a tower because of a queen? Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Near future, Page of Swords. Someone's like observing you. I don't know if I like that. Because if you're coming in the near future as I got my groove back, I'm in the near future, I'm ready for love, I'm ready for new love, I'm a warrior of love. And then someone around that here in the near future is like the Page of Swords has no fucking business for anything to do with love. They don't know anything yet. It's the freshman page. So this could be a small message of someone kind of observing you going through some kind of ending here or something being done. And it's like maybe someone sliding into your DMs just being like, hey, I saw what happened. I mean, I have no fucking clue. I don't know what really is going on or just reading the cards. So in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, burying yourself in a bit of work here to kind of help yourself alchemize through this. I mean, you're standing up like a boss to it, though. Proud of you. Nine of Cups. This was not wish fulfillment. And you're like, it's not ideal right now, but what's blocking me becoming an expert at leadership is something that wasn't wish fulfillment. That's like kind of got you stuck at the moment here. What Spirit wants you to know, Six of Cups. Someone from the past coming into your present to affect your future. They coming back around. This Tower business. Oh, 66. Didn't you put 66 on there? What Spirit wants you to know, Six of Cups driven by Six of Pentacles. An even exchange. Someone that you work with daily. Six of Pentacles is like we do this every day. It's our daily balances. But that is, do they monkey around with the finances? What's the potential outcome here? Queen of Swords. Yeah, discernment. You have your cutoff game is going to be strong here. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Ace of Wands. Excuse me. Any aces? Whatever I said right before that. Your cutoff game is strong, especially bookended by Queen of Swords and bookending Queen of Wands. Stella getting her groove back, and you find in your sassafras here again. So if this Mr. King of Wands tries to come back and entice you with his magic stick, cutoff game is strong. He done pissed you off, whoever this person is. Especially with Seven of Swords here. The whole reading is about the Seven of Swords, which traditionally is a figure stealing swords from an army camp because he does not want them to be used to hurt people. And in shadow, the Seven of Swords is someone that is like a liar, or, someone very manipulative, very sneaky. Is this a sneaky mother? Or are you dealing with a man baby here that couldn't stand up to his mom? What the hell's going on here? Challenging, cheat. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, you're gonna set him straight here with this Queen of Swords. Oh no, let me set this straight here. What the heck? Well, let me just get you some advice then, I suppose. Wow. All right. Advice for Andrea, please. Best and highest good. These are they're quite lengthy oracles, and they have all different meanings depending on, no place like home, but it's in reverse. So read the protection message associated with the no place like home card. So Google no place like home, followed by wisdom of the oracle. There's the 5 of change, and the 0 for the 50 would denote that the change is what is protected by spirit. Okay, no place like home in reverse. Okay, and going the distance here, 47 on the bottom, and that's an 11, which coincides with this 11 of justice. However you're helping, if you're the one bossing up here with this Emperor energy, and you're letting the chips fall where they may, I mean, you're a good advocate here to help out and speak up for what's fair and right. So I hope you still do that. There's more Emperor energy on the bottom there with co-create and that leopard and the wisdom owl. Yeah, it sounds like you're bringing calm to this, but that's the reason in the past this ending was not tempered. It was just straight up painful, but it's here. So maybe you're helping that person do this. $66, 12. Okay, so 12 of the hangman, that would be a 180, half a 360. You're gonna help flip the situation here, whatever this tower was. You're being the voice of reason here. And you might even be helping this person here with this Ace of Potentials, all the new start there. I hope that helps you, Miss Andrea. Wow. Drama. Woo! All right, no place like home in reverse, huh? I think that's the first time I've seen that card in particular come out as a protection message. Okay. So, like I said, most of those are online now, so they do a pretty good job of depicting the whole meaning of that card. All right. Got time for one or two more here, so let me get my dice. And she has a baby. Oh, okay. Well, when that energy's like, if you're the mama protecting, then absolutely that's going to come out in your reading and kind of commandeer anything for you. So Oh gosh. Oh boy. Well, at least she has a good example of what that looks like so she can repay the favor another time. All right. Okay, I've got 6 and 8 so far. I'll let you know if that comes up. Go ahead. You're welcome, honey. Um, Go ahead and put your numbers in. Okay. It is not 6 or 8. Oh, great. I love that. It is not 4. Keep them coming, guys. It is not 5. Give me 2 seconds. Put my electrolytes in. Miss Peg, it is indeed 1. It is indeed. All right, let's go. Miss Peg, please. Messages of the best and highest good for Miss Peggy, sis. Okay, soon. You're in a 2 of Wands energy, so get my Queen Irby. Which one is that? Big fish, baby. You should get a pick. I've been all around the world and I hardly have a miss. What are you making it like you're in a decision mode here about a jealousy, strife, competition, about a 5 of Wands, about something trifling. 4 of Hearts being the opportunity position. I like that there's a lantern here. So the opportunity is to shine lighter for this Ace of Cups to be highlighted because the 3 of Cups are no longer being lit up. No more reunion. Just focusing on a 1 heart. You're focusing on 1 heart, even though there's this trifling situation. Driving the decision making of your energy, 2 of Wands, Queen of Hearts. Yeah. Okay, well, that's your Cancerian rising there, but cornucopia energy. The most love in the entire deck. This is about making a decision that is right for your heart. How can you show yourself the best love? How can you focus on your own Ace of Cups? Okay, and then the wisdom of the Hermit there, situation of 5 of Wands being driven by a Knight of Cups. Pisces energy. Why would a Knight of Cups be fighting? Well, it's an attempt at 5 of Wands is an attempt at making a star. It's but it's like the player, they're not working as a team. Who's this Knight of Cups? Okay. Opportunity, 3rd position. Death and transformation of leaving that 3, and so no more reunions. Is that the no more I love yous? Annie Lennox. I did a reading. It's a black thumbnail. You might want to check out the No More I Love Yous reading. Okay, focusing on your own heart with this ending. I'm going to want to clarify that night, but hang on. Recent past, High Priestess, 2222. And the new, the new moon in Cancer's at 22, coming up on the 14th. So High Priestess, knowing, and look at that big old swan. Isn't that a pretty card? Peacock energy. She's doing all the things, right? She's got, she's playing the music. She's holding the pearls of wisdom. She's petting the swan. She's holding the gold. Doing it all, but doing it all. I don't feel a secret energy from that. Six of Cups in the recent past. Someone from the past here that you already have a knowing about. Heart of the reading, Eight of Swords, all up in your head about this Five of Wands business. Three of Swords, yeah. This Knight of Swords, like, or excuse me, Knight of Cups coming in with the Three of Swords, a heartbreak. All right. Near future, King of Swords, driven by the Lovers. Okay, so you're going to be using your head here. Kind of an ethics over emotions energy, but it feels like with the Lovers energy, like you also, you, you are the Queen of Hearts. Like, oh, you have to decide between head and heart. Okay. So choice is coming up. Yeah, you have to decide between head and heart. That's the truth. Ace of Swords in reverse. Your truth has not been spoken. Maybe that's why the High Priestess, that secret energy is coming in here. No more I love yous. And the block and your environmental energy, Page of Cups. No more I love yous. Literally. Okay. This is it the language is leaving me? I can't remember. 10 of Pentacles, what Spirit wants you to know. This has come to its culmination, whatever this 10 of Pentacles situation is. It's coming to its conclusion here. Yeah. And that conclusion is a spouse energy, King of Pentacles. And outcome. Wow. Justice. Karmic justice. What's fair and right. I wouldn't get too in your head about it. It feels like a pretty natural progression here. The Seven of Cups driving that justice energy. What is that? Is there a song about this is weird. Something about a goody two shoes? Goody two shoes. Someone saying, "Oh, you think you're a goody two shoes?" Like, who fucking cares? Let them. Like, you know who you are. It's the Knight of Hearts versus this King of Pentacles here that's at the ending. But this Knight of Hearts is situational jealousy. Give me more on the situation, please. And thank you. Messages she is meant to hear, what's important for her to know about this situation. Jealousy, strife, and competition. Deciding between head and heart. Can I get anything else on this Five of Wands? Oh, yay. Well, it's the end of that. Ten of Swords. Two Cups. Once this ends, Two of Cups can happen. Balance. Because the opportunity is for you to focus the light on your one cup. And what does one cup do? When we fill our own cup, the overflow creates a need for a second cup. All right. Bottom of that energy, Knight of Pentacles. So loyalty. This is loyalty to self, honey. No more I love yous. That's what I got. Okay. The year with Annie Lennox song might have something to do. Don't know why, that's kind of random. Okay, advice for Peg here, whatever this is. Three of Swords driving the Eight of Swords is the heart of the reading. Yikes. 9, 10, 11. Justice. Okay, that one. And then you get to fucking breathe. 29. It's another number 11. Lotus, healing. This is a long time unfolding here. Breathe card and a 7. This is feels like this month, honey. 34, a leg up. Yeah, that loyalty. Yeah, you're getting help here. I wouldn't get too in your head about it here. It's like your head's gonna, you already know the right thing, even if you're keeping it to yourself, which you have every right to freaking do. Um, but yeah, once that energy is cleared, you're ready to roll. Okay. I like that one for you. It feels like a little movement finally on whatever that situation is. A little bit more movement. You just you're in decision mode here. It's getting closer. All righty. I hope that helped you. Adam Ant, that is actually a song. Can't believe it. Is it really? Okay. Take me, pick me. All right. Go ahead and start. You're so welcome, Miss Peg. I hope that helped you at least a little bit there. I don't know. Okay. Enter your numbers 1 through 8 and go. Spot on. Okay. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad. You'll have to remind me later because I'm going to forget in 5 seconds. All right. Roll the dice 1 through 8. Do we even get that number yet? No, I can't remember. Maybe. 1 through 8. 1 through 8. 9, 10, 11. Now I've got 11 hearts. 9 of hearts, 2 of hearts. Just saying. All right. 8 of wands, passionate communications. Okay. All right. Oops, let me scroll down to see numbers. Looking for numbers. Do one more. One more. Emperor. Verse. Okay. One more. So I'll pick the number for you next time. Well, if nobody says nothing, that's yours here, Kaylee. I'll give another few seconds or so. All right. And okay. All right. Well, we're going for you, Kaylee. It was a 7 of the Chariot energy. All right. Last read for Miss Kaylee. You picked a 5 for Kaylee. All right. Messages for Kaylee's best and highest good. What does she need to know today? Please and thank you. Messages for Kaylee for her best and highest good. Most important for her to know today. All right. Okay. 3 of Swords. What you aching about here? 5 of Wands. Yeah. No wonder you're 3 of Swords about a 5 of Wands. Some trifling bullshit. Situation 6 of Pentacles daily. It just kind of feels like annoyances. 6 Pentacles is our daily balances, and the 3 of Pentacles driving. Tarot math will be 9 of Pentacles, independence. But situation is there's like new collaboration trying to help you with this daily balance. And Two of Wands is the opportunity, the choice of action for what? Your Ace of Cups. Okay. I like that. Recent past, Knight of Hearts, heart of the reading, what the reading's all about, Four of Swords. Oh, okay. And Six of Cups here coming up, cake. But it's like, this is kind of specific and it's strange. Well, you've met me. It's like one of those lava cakes that like has a little surprise inside. What's driving the Knight of Cups in the recent past? King of Wands. Oh, do tell. Okay. Heart of the environmental energy, King of Wands. So a king deployed his knight and his wand and his heart here in the past. And there's all four aces of potential here. Today is a red one day for this Six of Cups situation. Someone you broken bread with before. Okay. And block, a tower energy, a foundation that needed to fall, driven by an Ace of Wands. So maybe this King of Wands here that deployed his knight that was bringing the wand. Was it mind blowing? Did it blow your socks right off? Did it blow your treasure chest open? I'll stop. Okay. What spirit wants you to know, 10 of swords. So like you're not going to have to do all the daily balances perhaps on your own here. Focus on healing whatever this ending is here, 10 of swords. Let's see if it turns into an Ace of Swords. We shall see. Oh, wow. The Lovers here on the potential outcome, a choice about this person from the past who brought the wand and the cup, driving the 10 of Swords, justice, an ending. Okay. An ending of an old collaboration, karmic justice for like this painful ending. Maybe it dragged on a little bit. 10 of Swords, we can stay there for as long. I've seen people who come back time and time again, and it's like they never get out of that 10 of Swords energy. So I'm glad that's balancing out. Potential outcome of the Lovers, the Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody loyal, loyal heart. Strong wand. That's a nice. Okay. Well, bye. Go. I don't think you need me here today. Bye. See, go about your business. I just don't know what this like. What do we call it? Why you feeling maybe heartbroken about something trifling? Like, did you feel bad about having to use the stinger or what here? I mean, the tower is heartbreaking. Can be. Give me more on Three of Swords. Why is that Candy's energy? That doesn't sound like her. Three of Cups. Okay, reunion. Did you have to reunite with somebody here? Queen of Pentacles. There's the wifey. Okay. And Eight of Wands. Okay. You reunited with an passionate, fast communication, clarifying your energy. So you're coming in here as the heart of this. You in the middle. Are you in the middle of three hearts? Instead of monkey in the middle, heart in the middle? Five of Pentacles. You're the one who put the kibosh here. In your head about a reunion. Maybe you just don't want to deal with this person, but it's a choice. It opens up your choices. Okay, it feels like give it a little bit of time, because the Knight of Pentacles does take a hot minute, so it might take a hot minute for this choice situation to come in here, but it just feels like for Spirit's like first things first. I mean, you're divorced. What does that mean? First things first. What else needs to like clear out here or be left in the cold? Or Five of Pentacles? Oh, maybe clear out a lack mindset, or that's what's lifting. It just feels like really hard right now, but let's get you some. It's definitely improving here. Two of Wands, about an Ace of Hearts. Yeah, your choice. It's like choice, bookending choice, opportunity, and potential outcome. That's something. Okay, advice for Miss Kaylee about this reunion situation here that puts her in 8 swords. Okay, Emperor energy, higher power. There's a key right in the center of her forehead, behind, like in front of that pineal gland. Trusting your own intuition is key here. Like this is like a higher power kind of thing of, it's not just about this. This is like a big ass lesson. No way. 444. So we've got 4 higher power and 44 thinker. That's might be what takes this loyal knight to kind of come around, or it's just taken some time for this new start. But your energy's already there. Yeah, Yang. I'd say Yang's coming your way in the environmental energy. That's all over the place here. And in essence, then that could be like an Ace of Wands energy, which we already have here. All right. Yep. Someone blew your box open. In a good way. I'm jealous. Oh my gosh. Got it all up in your treasure chest. I love it. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being here with me tonight. It's 222 on the dot there. So I'm going to actually 2:22:22. It's the perfect time to say goodbye. So thank you very much. Love you all so much. Thank you for your support. And I will catch you on the next one. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye.